Yesterday we had a little incident. Steve suffers from PTSD, and he wasn't really aware of how serious it could be. Obviously, just the fact that he has it, just the common symptoms of PTSD are pretty horrible. But yesterday, Steve began having a serious panic attack, and then the whole incident lasted about 3 hours. He felt like he couldn't breathe. He started to fade out and become numb. His hands he had extreme pain in his hands. He couldn't move his hands. And honestly, he thought he was going to die. And this was from PTSD. This is how serious PTSD is. And soldiers are coming back, and they're not getting proper treatment for this. They'll come back with PTSD and maybe be made to wait 3 months before they can even see someone who can begin to treat them for it or even begin to diagnose them.
It's like the amount of blood flow and adrenaline that was pumped through Steve, like that's what you use on the battlefield. And we were riding on a bus on our way to see Shakespeare in the Park. And they never teach you how to deal with that when you get back. They brush you aside. They make you feel like like you couldn't take it. Should have never joined the army. You couldn't take it. But it's the best soldiers that get themselves up to that level in combat. They can psych themselves up so much they can control their heartbeat and everything. There's an old saying, good soldiers make bad civilians, or something like that.
Let's ask some questions.
Served with today, participating in anti-war activities.
The soldiers who I was there with asked the same questions as I did and expressed the same thoughts that I did. My best friend who died, he told me personally that we didn't belong here. This was not right. This was not a war for soldiers to die in. There was no purpose. And when I got back to the States, I was supposed to go visit his parents, his family, and they're extremely patriotic American family. But I decided not to go because I couldn't tell his family that on top of his son dying, his son died for no reason, and his son knew that, or their son knew that. A question I get asked a lot is, what can I do? And I don't have all the answers. What I'm here to do is let you know what's going on and open your eyes to reality. But Americans, for the most part, once they get past the propaganda and the rhetoric, are intelligent people, and they can figure out where to go from here. There are so many different things you can do, but sitting by and being apathetic about the whole situation is unacceptable.
It's like your guess is as good as ours. We were sleeping in D.C. for 3 weeks. Steve said he'll give us a bus. We drove across across the country to some guy's house we didn't know and got a bus and started driving around on the tour with these guys. This one guy, he was on CNN because he just put a poster in his window saying how many people got killed in Iraq. It's like, you can figure out something to do. Wear a T-shirt that says "Stop the War" and walk around.
It's like the American citizens have forgotten that the masses hold the power, that we run this country, and it's been given over to the elitists and the people who are now in power who are abusing this, and it's so easy to take that power back, and we just won't do it.
My son is 18, and his good friend is on his way to Iraq now. And the thing that got him, this boy, was that the recruiter would meet with him at the cafeteria at high school and really got to know him, was real personable. And so the sell was that she was able to refer to things that this boy had said, like, well, yeah, your sister screwed up in school, but this will really help, your parents, they won't have to pay for your education. And you got to know him in that way. I wondered if that had happened to you with the recruiters, or if it was more, was there some moment where it was just like, yeah, this is what I want to do? Was there something they said that kind of hooked you?
That was a recruiter's dream.
Yeah.
For me, no, it was extremely sudden. It only took a few days for me to make that snap decision and then go in. But being at the recruiting station, there were people there who that was like their hangout. They just and they had an actual personal relationship with a recruiter. The recruiters would take you out to a club or buy you beer or do whatever was necessary to get your trust. The recruiters to me are like used car salesmen. They have a quota, and they'll do whatever they need to make that quota.